Before we get too much further, I would really appreciate it if you would leave a comment with your thoughts and opinions on these kinds of videos. If there's anything I can improve on, or if there's anything in particular you would like to see more behind the scenes footage of, so that I know to record that more specifically the next time. And if you stick around to the end of the video, you'll get to see one of the finished reels at the end. And you can also check out my Instagram, the same username as here, to see all of the reels that I post. I have been working on uploading my reels as shorts onto YouTube here, but I tend to get a little bit more behind with it, so Instagram is definitely the place to check out if you're interested in seeing my short transition reels and content as soon as it's posted. So the first thing I'm doing is setting up my camera, getting everything positioned and the lighting correct so that I can start my drafts. And if I'm going to have issues with any part of this entire process, this is more than likely where I will discover those issues. I will either have troubles with the lighting, I won't be happy with how my appearance is, I'll be struggling with camera angles. Just usually if something's gonna go wrong, this is where it's going to go wrong. There's not really too much else for me to add on this subject either. It's really just a lot of redoing the same clips over and over until I'm satisfied with it. Sometimes I can get lucky and get a one-take clip where it just takes one time of recording and I'm satisfied with it. Those are very good recording days when I have those. I've had a couple days where everything was just coming out one take and it's flowing great, everything's fine. And then there are some days where I struggle a little more than others. It does get tiring after a while and it can make for a very long day. I've definitely spent hours upon hours upon hours in this room recording stuff over and over. But it's just all part of the process. It gets a little bit more time consuming when I don't plan out the transitions that I'm going to use beforehand, and then I spend quite a bit of time experimenting on camera as I'm doing right here. And sometimes it tends to lead to some slip-ups as you're about to witness. But bloopers make for some good extra content, so it's okay. And it's good for a little laugh during the process. This is one of those times where having an extra helping hand would make filming a little bit easier, but as you can see, just a little improvising and it will all turn out just fine. Now I am jumping around between my clips. I actually had to cut out an entire section because I had tried recording another reel. I had tried doing some transitions with it as I was doing my makeup, and I ended up having to quit because, like I said in the beginning of the video, sometimes things just happen and it's just not working, and the best thing for me to do was to just stop. So for the sake of time in this video, I just chose to cut it out anyways, and at least let you know that those things do happen where mid-recording it just doesn't work and you have to improvise, scrap it, move on, whatever else. And even after that, I didn't let the hiccup affect the rest of what I was doing. I was able to continue recording, and I was able to get a video out of it that I was super proud of at the end. So everything that I've done in this section is just a lot of experimenting with positioning the light in different ways, in front of my body, behind my body, and also using different filters to see how they make me look. I was going for a very specific look for this. I wanted to make sure you could still to some degree see my face so it wasn't completely blacked out, but at the same time I wanted to be careful of where the light was placed and the shadows that it casted on my face so that it didn't make me look strange. I absolutely love how this reel came out, but it definitely took a lot of time, a lot of different poses, and just figuring out what worked the best. I literally have so many cords all over the place at every point in time whenever I'm making these videos, and it honestly drives me crazy. A lot of my reason for getting so stressed, I think, is just the cords everywhere, but I can't help it. Like, I need all of them, so I kind of just have to deal with it and try to keep them organized as best as possible. So to wrap this up, I really hope that you guys enjoyed, and if you could leave a comment down below letting me know your thoughts, I would love to hear them. You can also hit the subscribe button so that you know as soon as I post a video. I have been posting every week on Fridays. You can also follow me on Instagram with the same username. That is the first place that all of my new content will come out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.